folks, I'm back. It's me, Mahbub Chowdhury, aka the People's Coach, aka your host and speaker for today. Welcome back to more of my educational and inspirational and motivational videos. Depending on if you act upon what I say, then it'll be motivational and it'll be educational and it'll be inspirational because of the fact it's giving you something to think about. It's giving you a new edge, a new angle, a new perspective to think about. Now check this out. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about cultural slavery at work. You know what? Once upon a time, I was walking down the street with my wife and my children, and they were hungry. So I took it upon myself to buy them a bag of chips, that is. And the thing I was exposed to took me aback. I thought, huh? This still goes on. This is pathetic. I don't like this. And what is that? When I went to this chip shop, it had a whole bunch of workers, Bengalis in fact. And the guy said to me, "What would you like, brother?" And I said, "Could you get me a portion of chips?" And he said, "Yeah, sure." So he was talking to his work colleagues and told them, I think this was the boss or the supervisor or the duty manager, whoever it was who was speaking to me and asked me for my order. He said to his colleague, "Quickly, hurry up." In Bengali, they said, "Quickly, hurry up, go get the chips. You're wasting time. Stop messing around." And he said some other negative words to his employee. Now I thought, he's talking to him like a slave, degrading him, belittling him in front of others, and giving me the thumbs up and talking to me in a nice way, in a calm way, in a happy, joyful mood. And I thought, he was talking to him like a slave. Like a slave. And I was shocked because of the fact that it goes on to this day. Now, I thought to myself, where did this come from? Where did this attitude come from? And it occurred to me, it actually came from back home. Because back home, they hire slaves or maidens to work for them. And they would talk to them in such a belittling way. And that attitude gets transferred over to the workplace, to the UK. People back home, from back home, come over here and talk to people as if they're slaves, especially if they're working for them. And it's disgraceful. I felt embarrassed because of the fact that this still goes on. I felt embarrassed because it's a part of my culture and it still goes on. And I thought people surely should have moved on from this by now. But no, it goes on. Don't get me wrong, there's still slavery to this day in the workplace in so many different ways, so many different levels. But to get exposed to this and to see it from my own, to see it and hear it from my own eyes and ears, took me aback. And it got me thinking about work ethics is the thing that is missing. If you have people out there that respect you, that make you feel dignified, then you have quality workers. And the same concept applies in families. The same concept applies in any relationship you have with people. What happened to common sense about talking to people in a right way, in a nice way, in a kind, gentle, loving, caring way? This applies to your relationships, your personal relationships, because we also do this in our own personal relationships. We can end up talking to each other, one another like slaves, belittling each other, whether we realize it or not. See how slavery, in terms of the way that we speak and communicate, from a master to a slave, gets transferred in so many different relationships. From your work relationship, from your intimate relationship. What shocked me is how much is spread, how much is filtered through in so many different relationships, so many different environments, from your work environment, from your home environment. It's spread everywhere. People talk to each other like slaves, belittling them, making them feel worthless. When you make someone feel worthless and belittling them, it's a form of slavery. It's a form of you are the master and they are your slave. Therefore, you have to do what I say. Rather than talking to a person, an individual, in a humane way. What happened to that? Where's the humanity gone? What happened to the mercy, the love, tenderness and kindness? What happened to that? The good old TLC, where's that gone? The thing is, the reason why I'm saying this is because we may be doing that in our own personal relationship, whether we know it or not. That's how far slavery has gone. Slavery is not just about treating people physically, but it's also verbally. Have you made your spouse a slave to you? Have you been made a slave? Have you made your child a slave? Has your boss made you a slave, or is your boss a slave to someone else? Who are we slaves to? That's the thing I'm trying to bring to your attention. It's about being mindful about how you carry and conduct yourself. What you say makes a massive impact on the other individual. It can either empower them and enlighten them, or it can put someone in the depths of darkness. And that could really spoil a relationship. So people, I thought I might just share that, a bit of insight, that's all it is, a bit of experience that happened to me in life. I hope some of the things that I've said has made sense and has been educational. Give me your thoughts, give me your comments, don't be shy, leave a comment below. Until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused, and always live to learn to power and inspire the lives of many as well as yourself. Bye for now.
I'm going to training.
Are you doing training, son?
Yeah.
Son's about to do some training. That means father has to supervise him.